Hey everyone, it's Leo, and this one's a little bit of important news to me. So, from Avengers Infinity War's leaked images from the trailer to Sony moving forward with Morbius, or the Mobius film, which is still a little mind-boggling, this week has been a major boom in comic book movie news, and it's not over yet. You see, actor James Franco is in current talks with Fox to star in his own solo movie, acting as X-Men character Multiple Man. And for me, that is, we'll just wait for the end. So, though there's little to note about the movie, it is known that Alan Heinberg, writer for Wonder Woman, is said to pen the work, and Simon Kinberg is set as the producer, along with Franco and Ramona Films. Now, quick update. Jamie Madrox is, or aka Multiple Man, or Madrox, depending on who you really ask, is another character strongly tied in with the X-Men. His mutant ability allows him to create clones of himself, and the thing about it, these clones work both independently and dependently with him. If a clone dies, he will feel it, and it will just hurt him badly. However, these clones are also able to have their own personalities, and that's one thing I always found that was so interesting about him. Now, over his many years since debuting, Madrox has worked with a number of superhero teams, not just the X-Men, along with his own mutant detective agency that he started up in New York. He's also been a millionaire. So, this would be his second appearance on live screen or live action, his first being on X-Men 3 The Last Stand as one of Magneto's followers. Now, it's safe to say that Fox is carefully pulling out some of the X-Men lore's most prolific and interesting characters to give their own films. Unlike Sony, no offense to Sony, who's kind of stuck within the Spider-Man, universe. They can't really do much. And if you've read the supposed script for Suicide Squad, for the Sinister Six, SSSS, you'd understand why this is kind of a weird thing and why they're trying to grasp at straws. But for Fox, the X-Men helped create some of Marvel's most amazing landscapes. They're the reason a lot of people actually did look into Marvel like, you're a lot different from DC. So Fox has an endless supply of inspiration that they can go for. Now, other than that, one of my friends, Connor, as you know, is very he's a little skeptical about this whole movie thing. But for me, as a fan of Multiple Man, I can tell you he's a very interesting and very popular character within not just the movies, but within cartoons and comics for X-Men. I believe Multiple Man has appeared in every single X-Men cartoon besides Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, which I do not count. But I know he was in the most, I wouldn't say the most favorited, but my personal favorite, X-Men Evolutions. He was Multiple Kid, I believe. He was the young Jamie Madrox. I think that was his son, though. Either way, it's a very interesting character. One of my favorite stories, no, not lines, but a scene from a comic is when one of his clones has a kid, and he impregnates this woman. For 9 months, she carries his baby, and then the baby is born, and the baby just fades away because it's the child of a clone. It's not a real person, and the woman's just like, and the clone's like, and I'm like, so. Either way, James Franco, amazing actor, not just Spider-Man, but everything he's been in. Multiple Man, one of my favorite top 10 X-Men characters around. Put them together. I'm very curious to see the rating. If they're going to do a detective agency, I'd love to see that. This character's been everywhere. If they're going to do one of those, I'm just a cop or something like that, they can do anything they want. Only thing about it is, though, for me personally, Multiple Man feels more like a Netflix character for me, just because he does all this stuff. But I don't want to say Jessica Jones is a detective. It's true, but they don't really do a lot of detective work for Jessica Jones. Then again, I guess you really can't do a lot of detective work because the main story is to follow that one case that just keeps eating at you. Anyways, I hope you guys did find this informative. If you did, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Sorry about that. To get access to our notification gong. If you want to support the channel, comment, share with your friends and family. Once again, I'm Leo Young because I have a very forgettable face, and I will gladly see you in the next one. Stay impressive.